I have been covering NIO for a while, and it has been a while since I covered anything on the NIO. So I'm back in the recent 2 weeks or a week last week actually. The NIO's rise has been spectacular. Even I had not expected that NIO would rise so fast. This is something that I wanted, or I would have liked it to have a steady and slower growth, but these things are, you cannot never predict when it happens and how it happens. So to look at into the key reason behind this rise is primarily the Morgan Stanley's upgrade for the NEO, but that had to happen sooner or later. It happened a little earlier than expected, with Morgan Stanley setting a target price of $40. And when it sets a target price, which means that it can keep buying, or till the price reaches 40, or other people can keep buying at $40. So the momentum is to how soon it gets to 40, sooner or later. And that will also depend upon the overall market itself. It keeps steady or and rising, but if the whole market starts crashing, that $40 may not be achievable. But that's an ambitious, but certainly possible target to we can see in the near future. But the more importantly, the reason why it's rising has to do with other factors also, and the most important is the EC6 is strong demand. What does that mean? It means that there are people who are waiting the pre-ordered EC6, and they cannot get the delivery for the next 2 months because there's a supply constraint. And as a manufacturer, you cannot be happier where your demand outstrips your supply. The ramp up in the production has to be done, but it looks like we saw some of those glimpse of numbers that we had only like 17 or under 20 EC6 shipped in September. In October, that number is going to rise as many as NEO can build, probably 300, 400, or maybe higher. And the day is not far, and in the next 15 or 16 days, we will see the October vehicle delivery report, which will tell us how strong is the demand for EC6, and also what's the capacity of NEO to build those things. So, and that number, NEO is going to keep ramping up its production capacity, which I think has already crossed like 5,000. So in the coming months, it's not going to be surprising if that number crosses 5,000 for the first time. And if it's not going to be in the October, certainly in the November. Hopefully EC6 and ES6 and ES8 numbers are also ramping up fast, as we see in the September. I do not know whether that number can continue in October, but if in the best case, those numbers can also keep increasing, and that's what is giving the NEO the key driver behind its price rise and the positive momentum. But also the forthcoming news, which is that the quarterly results are going to be announced in the mid of the November. So we have a back-to-back positive news keep coming up. The October vehicle delivery report, followed by the November quarterly results, and then the November quarter vehicle delivery report in the first week of December. And then we could also have in December a fourth vehicle announcement. There is some rumor, we do not have very firm news, but there could be another vehicle announcement in the December. But probably it's too early, but it could come, announcement can come, and the actual production can happen in sometimes in the late 2021. And then there's going to be the yearly reports, and so those news, and especially we can go on keep on adding those kind of things that are positive factors for NEO. Especially it's leveraged into the technology, where it's kind of acting as a leader in the Chinese segment, electric vehicle segment, second only to Tesla. And Tesla is doing a very good competition for with its Tesla 3 model, giving a very good competition in price wise to NIO's ES6, but its other two vehicles, ES8 and EC6, seemingly are doing much better than the Tesla. So this is just a quick update. Now, what's going to be a strategy for the buyer? I would say that Now that you missed the train, it's going to be very hard for you to say anything that you should buy at this entry point or not. Probably wait for any down at any point of time, or try put sell strategy to try to catch it up at like 22 $23, maybe even $25. And if you already have some stock of it, probably you can do a call sell at this point, which I have done, and probably I have regretted a little bit of this, because I'm looking at some of my stock getting sold at between $26 and $28. But I'm not regretting. I'm making it up by doing some put sells. Once I sell those, the money that I will have in my stock, I will be using put sells to catch it back at a lower price. So thanks for taking a look at that. Send me your comments in the comment section, and I will try to reply. Thanks.